Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. My name is Nat, and I'm here for you. I am here for you usually 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, to cheer you up, to give you the keys to the door that will unlock your happiness. And I gotta say, sorry I haven't been doing podcasts. I've been a little under the weather. Got a little temperature. Not sure if I tested positive yet. But feeling a little better now, so I figured I better get a podcast out there. I appreciate everybody who's texted in and asked me how I'm doing and saying, hey, where's our podcast? So thanks a lot for that. I want to give a quick shout out to Bernadette, listening on Google Podcast, and Michael, listening on iTunes in Russia. Oh, Michael, getting some positivity over there in Russia. Hey, if this is your first time to the show, thanks for finding the show. I don't know what you searched for, but you're here. You found the right place. Welcome to the show. If you like it, share it. Let's get some more positivity out there. We need it. All we can get, right? I'm telling you what, this world could use it. So I wrote a book. It's called The Positive Perspective. You can get it at Amazon, or you can get it through the website, bepositivepodcast.com. Pop-up comes up. You go to Amazon, or you can skip big tech, and you can go directly to me, or you can get a personalized copy. A lot of those happening. I appreciate that. The text line is always open. Like I said earlier, thank you to everyone who is expressing concern for my disappearance. Text line 304-506-3332. I want to hear what you're talking about, what you're thinking about, how your life's going. Are you happy? Are you healthy? Are we all trying to stay healthy? All right. Also, if you got something you want me to talk about, you got an idea for a show, or you got something that you just want to get off your chest, or you just want to tell me, go to bepositivepodcast.com/your story. I'll give you a shout out. And that's Bernadette got a shout out because she said, I am so fed up with living my life, constantly worrying about my weight and what I look like. It's so draining. I overthink things so much. That was a very short and concise email. And I'm telling you, it is draining. It's very draining if you overthink things. I just saw something today about people wasting their life overthinking things they have no control over. I mean, you only get 1,000 months roughly to live on this planet. Why waste them worrying and overthinking stuff? Enjoy your life. Try not to plan so much. I mean, there's a difference between planning and overthinking. So Bernadette, chill out. Don't overthink so much. Don't let it stress you out, because think about the times you've overthought something and it didn't turn out the way you thought it was going to, so you wasted all that time overthinking it. Right? That could work, right? I think that's something to think about. All right, well, what did I want to talk about? I had something else I was going to read, but I'm not going to read that now. I'm going to save that for another show. This show just came to me because of the way I've been feeling, and just feeling down, and and realizing it's easy to not be motivated, and that's what this show's all about. It's easy to not be motivated. That's easy, man. Sit on the couch. I slept for 24 hours just laying there. I laid in bed so long I got sore just because I wasn't motivated. And I was like, oh, woe's me, blah, blah, blah. And finally I was like, you know what? I can't be that way. I have to be motivated because I want to enjoy my life. I'm not just going to veg out and waste my life and just go through it and let it happen to me. I'm going to create it. But I can understand how people can get to a point in their life when you're just not motivated. You just don't care anymore. Maybe you've tried so hard in a relationship and you've given so much of yourself, so much love, so much compassion, so much empathy, and you've given so much that you just don't have any more to give, and you're like, well, why should I keep doing this? So when you're on the edge like that, and you don't want to be motivated, you're not motivated to do anything, and you're letting yourself fall into that rut. It's okay to do that once in a while. I think it's okay to actually be human like that and get into a slump, but realize you're there and accept it and say, okay, I'm going to do this for a day. I'm going to lay in my bedroom all day and feel sorry for myself, or I'm going to cry today, or I'm going to be pissed off, and then get past it. And start to understand that you only have a short amount of time in this physical realm that we call human. So think about what I did is I started saying, I can't just not do this podcast. I can't just not do anything. I can't just lay here, be in isolation, and be upset about it. I'm going to make it productive. So here I am, isolated in my studio, which thank God I got a fantastic studio. Got my computers, I got a TV, I got a bathroom, I got a bar, I got a fridge, got a bed, got my drums. And so it's just like, and I'm locked in down here until I find out my test results. So I decided I'm going to be motivated. And granted, my environment had motivated me because my first day I was in the third guest bedroom and there was nothing to do in there. So it's easy to not be motivated. And I can't imagine, you have to think about from a perspective, let's say someone who's a prisoner in jail and they're going to be there for a long time. It's easy to not get motivated knowing that every day here's your routine because you did a crime and just give in to the system and go day by day as if not every single day is the same and to not be motivated to change. Then there's the people that go in the system like that and they decide, some of them they become lawyers or they study or they bodybuild or they educate themselves because they're motivated. And I'll tell you what, self-motivation is very difficult. You can motivate somebody else. You can help them through situations and give them positive energy and positive affirmations to help them be motivated. But then when you're by yourself and you're sitting there and you're saying to yourself, man, I should get up and exercise. I shouldn't eat this bag of chips. I shouldn't drink this bottle of alcohol. I shouldn't talk to this person this way. I should do more with my life. And you don't do anything? That's where the problem comes in, is you don't have the self-motivation. And it's easy to say, it's easy to point out, it's easy to understand that all you have to do is say, I'm going to do it, and physically make yourself stand up and do it, because that part's easy. You can actually make yourself do it. It's the mind that is holding you back, making excuses, telling you can't, telling you it's a waste of time, telling you you don't want to do it, there's no need to do it, and making every excuse under the sun to not be motivated. And eventually one of them's going to click because you're used to it and you accept it and you go, okay, then I'm not going to exercise. All right, I'm not going to get up and do this today. All right, I'm not going to try my extra hardest at work. So when it comes to motivation, I understand how it's easy to not be motivated because even I felt that way. But then I slapped myself in the head and I said, hey, you got to be motivated. Get your ass up and do something. I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're depressed, you're upset, or you're mad. Do something productive. So I motivate myself quite a bit, but I do have my times where I'm down too. So that's normal. All right. So that's kind of an odd show because I haven't done one for a while and because I'm in isolation and that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. It's the way life goes. You take it for what it is. You enjoy it every minute. And I enjoy speaking with you 3 times a week or as often as I can. And I want to thank everybody who has been listening to the show and all the messages asking me what's going on. I'm doing fine. I'll keep you posted. Thanks a lot for listening to the show. Make sure you head over to Amazon or my website to grab The Positive Perspective, the book. And, send me a text of what you're doing. 304-506-3332. Maybe I'll send you guys a text of all the snow that we're experiencing. Had to go, here I am with a fever and I had to go out and shovel like a foot of snow. Guess what? I was motivated. I did it. Because I like the snow. That's why. That's right. All right, Bernadette, listening to Google. Michael in Russia, thanks for listening to the show and taking the time to let me know. I'll talk to you later. My name is Nat. This has been the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. I think we can all do a little bit better. I'll talk to you later.